Welcome to the 4th edition of the most legendary rugby show on the interwebs, that rugby show, Maseru. As ever, I have the two gentlemen with me today. They have them color-coded. That is in green. I should tell you about what's happening on the weekend. He says he forgot his all-black jersey.
I know you love the shirt. Thanks.
Yeah. We've got Ranga in his Roma, but he's actually supporting Portugal.
Portugal, yes.
Yeah. You enjoyed the
I enjoyed those guys.
Those guys are brilliant.
Yeah.
Went home to Heroes Welcome, eh?
Yeah, the airport.
Lots of fanfare.
Yeah.
They deserve that. Those guys are playing some beautiful rugby.
Looking forward to seeing the Oaks go pro and seeing them progress.
No, I think they'll have a good league. At least, isn't the laws say that, or the qualification criteria is should end third in your pool to qualify for the next World Cup. So which is good for Portugal.
But we're not third. Australia were third.
Oh, Australia third. Oh, they're still there under tier 2 now.
But the good thing with
two now. Wow.
Just ask.
You'll hear from Eddie.
Japan coach.
The Japanese coach. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Mate.
You don't deserve sausages.
No, mate. Maybe a croissant, mate.
Guys, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it. Preview of the quarterfinals. The viewer will see this after, but they must still know that we know what we're talking about. Great games to go in the knockouts. Should we start with Fiji and the Welsh Dragons?
No, Fiji's playing
England.
Fiji's playing England.
Fiji's playing England. Yeah.
Wales is playing
Argentina.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with Fiji and the English.
Yeah, it'll be an exciting game, but for me, unfortunately, Fiji set pieces, and when I say set pieces, in this case, I'm referring to the line out. I don't think they'll be able to get over the line with those kinds of line outs. There'll be lots of pressure from Low, Itoje. Not sure who'll be playing the other locking, who'll be the other lock, but there'll be lots of pressure on their lineouts. And if you look at how their lineouts have been these past games, I don't think they'll be able to go past the quarters. But England will feel it. Their bodies will be sore.
They'll be sore in the semi-final time.
Yeah, there'll be serious hits and all, but unfortunately, because of the set piece is everything. And if you're not able to use your line out well, I don't think they'll be able to get across.
Look, I don't know. I see an upset. Obviously, I want the Islanders to, for I think because there's so much has been going on in that camp. There's been I think it's another death.
The skipper's son.
Toisova's son. And then it's Matavesi, the hooker's dad. And then they've got incentives as well. Apparently they're getting each $5,000 per player for reaching the quarterfinals. Okay. So I think,
and then another incentive for
of course, maybe 50,000. I don't know, but there's those incentives that the English are the best paid players in the world, but that doesn't mean anything. With the balance of that, the guys beat them in the warm up. So I think they've got a lot at stake. And because they're under the cosh of what they can do as Fiji, and they know the players, and I think I see an upset.
I've got one upset for the quarters, and it's Fiji.
It's Fiji.
Yeah, I agree with Dunk. I tend to agree with Dunk. So I'm heart is Fiji, head says England, but I do think Fiji might have something extra. Also, I just think it'd be a great story, them being in the semis. I think it would really be a great story.
Yeah, they might have a chance if tactically their discipline is up there. If maybe we can look at the Samoa game, how they handle the lineouts, quick front ball and all that. If Fiji will be able to alter that. But problem is all these games you've seen Fiji struggle in the lineouts. But if they can be able to do what Samoa did in terms of tactical discipline, then.
Who does England pick at 10?
Pardon?
Who does England pick at 10?
They'll pick Farrell, of course.
They always pick Farrell.
He's the captain.
He's the captain, and it's very sad because apparently he's running the whole setup there. So there's talk of Marcus Smith starting at fullback.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're dropping Freddie Stewart. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then putting Ford and Danny Kay on the bench. And for me, for England, if I was England, I would definitely play Ford and I'd play Danny Kay at 9.
And Stewart has to play.
Stewart has to play. Yeah. I mean, he's played 29. He started 29 of the 30 tests in the past 2 years. You know, and remember he made his debut against the Box.
Yeah.
And he had a blinder. So.
Mini blinder he did.
Yeah.
Okay. The Welsh. Argentina.
50-50 for me. Because they're both very, because Wales has done it before, have played in quarterfinals and reached the semis, like when they played against the Box and things like that, and they know. Gatland knows how to knock out rugby.
I was gonna say neither team looks convincing, but then they have the Gatland factor.
Yeah,
I think Wales are convincing.
Oh really?
I think they are.
Their pool was tough.
Yeah.
Portugal, you can see what Portugal have done. You've seen what Fiji have done.
Yeah.
You've seen what Georgia have been able to do. They come from a tough pool. But it's called Warren Ball, where they suffocate teams.
Yeah.
And they're doing it well.
Yeah.
And they really suffocated Australia. I think Australia in second half maybe got into the 22, 3 at most 4 times. They know how to play that kick chase, because what Warren Gatland depends on is hard work. Even when he was a Lions coach, he'll say talent and all these things, he doesn't care. He wants things that as a result of effort are done well. And that is why this Warren Ball is very effective, and I don't think Argentina will survive it. I think they'll really be constricted, because Argentina are really not, they don't have, the tactical kicking is not as good.
Yeah.
So the moment Wales pin them that side, it's just about suffocating. If you see, Wales are not putting guys on the deck immediately on the tackles. All they're doing is holding guys up.
Yeah.
There'll be 2-3 guys, form a defense line.
Yeah.
2-3 guys, form a defense line. And Argentina send off one-off runners. So I don't think so.
I mean, Gatland signs a 4-year extension.
We've had enough.
And goes to the Lions tour.
No, it's enough. No. I mean, I think there's a gate or an entrance at the Millennium Stadium named the Gatland Stand, something like that. And I'm like, this guy, I don't know. I don't know what this guy's really done. I mean, he's a good coach, but does he really? I mean, why don't we have a Rassi stand at Free State Stadium, you know? And he's won the World Cup.
Maybe it will come now once he drops off from
The stadium in Dispatch must be named after.
Yeah, Dispatch, yes, exactly.
Johan Erasmus.
Johan Erasmus,
Okay, let's go to the real quarterfinals. We're done with
this guy. He's gonna get upset, you know. Throwing jabs at these guys, you know. Guy, this World Cup will show us flames.
Those ones are the paper. The real one, New Zealand team announced yesterday. How do you like that team, Doug?
I'm happy. I think that's the best squad they can put out, apart from Telea.
Yeah.
Telea obviously went against team protocol and
big call.
The biggest match of his life.
Yeah.
But also maybe I'm wondering, is it that maybe to some extent the All Blacks leadership has failed? In 2011. Corey Jane and Israel Dag, before the Argentina game, they were out past curfew.
Yeah.
Yes.
But this was handled by the seniors in the team. Mako, Dan Carter, the leadership squad handled it, and these guys had a blind over match. Those 2 guys. So in this case, unless whatever the Telea did was really out there, but maybe if it's, I don't think it was that bad.
Maybe pull the John Terry.
JT. Skipper's wife.
We don't know, man. Because it sounds very personal, man.
I always say, to your point, management must curate situations. You know, they used to say Alex Ferguson drove a really hard bargain, but he had soft spots. So like Eric Cantona could rock up wearing random stuff. Everybody's in their team suits. Cantona rocks up wearing team tracksuit. Doesn't say anything. You for your guy, you make a plan. And that's what I'm saying. It's a big call. He's been
the best player.
I mean,
that guy is finishing.
I don't know, but I mean, if you also don't want Elton in your team, man, because you know what I mean. You don't know what you don't really know, and I just I feel like whatever he has done they've obviously tried to contain it.
Yeah.
But it's something that I think nobody's saying anything about it, but it will come out. Because obviously Fozzie's out, and we'll soon find out what it is.
You know, you can never be bigger than the TV.
Yeah.
So if there was a call that was made and you went against it, then you need to be ready for the repercussions. But I feel that is the strongest possible squad.
Yeah, it's a really balanced 23. The whole 23 is it's got some.
Wouldn't you have gone with Clark?
No. Because you see, if you're looking at the form with the number 11 shirt, Fainganuku is the one who comes close to
it.
So for me, Clark, no. And even on the bench, we need Lynette Brown for the centers with all the experience.
Versatility.
Then you see D-Mark also. We need him when these guys are a bit tired, because these guys have played. These guys have played all the games, the Ireland guys. So we need D-Mark when when Potter thinks he'll get to the 70. That is where D-Mark will be running.
Ireland name the same 23.
Hey, these guys. They've played. This is the game 5.
Yeah. I'm saying to Dunk earlier, off air. I was saying to Dunk. I said there's one upset, it'll be the Fijians. This won't be an upset because the Irish are the number 1 team in the world. But do we all expect the All Blacks to?
I don't know. If from what people are saying online, generally what is going on, no one is giving the All Blacks a chance.
Really?
No one is giving the All Blacks
Nobody
a chance.
is,
Everyone feels like the All Blacks are on a flight to Auckland on Monday.
What's that place called at when they played the Irish? When the Irish won down under?
Wellington.
Yeah, in Wellington. When the Irish left, they played like, when is it? I don't know whenever, but those few hours when they left at the airport in New Zealand, there was a big poster by New Zealand. Well done, Ireland. See you at the World Cup.
Really?
Yeah.
By that point.
By that point, that's how quickly. Yeah. So I mean, I think that's what it's going to be. I think it's.
And even if you can see what Smith has said, they said they are ready.
Yeah.
And
last World Cup they took them to pieces. The 40-something at the quarters. Nah, they come in. Now I'm getting. Before the show, I was a bit, but now that you mentioned D-Mac and just that reminder, I'm sure the All Blacks also reminded them who are the All Blacks? Who are we? I mean, Schmidt was the Irish coach, and I mean he knows Farrell in and out. Farrell learned from Smith.
So Joe Schmidt is
the master. Yeah. So I mean, I want them to really pump.
I think Ireland will be consistent in the Rugby World Cup by going home.
By going home in the quarterfinal stage.
Yes.
Yeah, I also wasn't sure beforehand. I'm still not sure, but I do think the All Blacks have just enough to get by. And then the big one, defending champions against the hosts.
The two of you are interesting. You're box fans, but you are working.
No, but you see, the thing is, the French crowd, you see, that's the thing. The French at home, even I think Ben O'Keefe, I'm not sure. I honestly would have preferred Wayne Barnes as the ref for that match, because he has a big character. He's not afraid to make big calls. And I think I don't like him that much, but I think he's got the authority, Ben O'Keefe, I feel the crowd will, and Ben, what's his name? Barnes speaks French, man. And he can talk.
Even Ben O'Keefe.
And Ben, there's also speak. Oh, that's nice. So that's
if you look at the last game, Lions box, it was Ben O'Keefe who refed.
Yes.
If you look at this Ireland box game, it's Ben O'Keefe who refed.
Okay.
So it's like he's been refing some of the big games, and they're comfortable with him. This one.
And but this Ireland one, was Ben, eh?
Yeah.
But Rassi was sarcastic about it.
When Sia asked, are you happy with the, what was it? He was like, are you happy with it? And he was like, huh? He was like, are you happy with the, and Ben O'Keefe just kept looking at
But I think he's been refing well. What you're saying about the crowd.
Yes.
France are at home. If SA do anything small, the TV replays will
be there 15 times. That's what I'm saying. But remember last year, the 30-26 loss. They had a hostile crowd as well. And the French packet, Antonio was off, the Cyril Bay was off, Dante was off, the spine was off because of those hits.
So I don't know why you're worried. I was telling him, France on Monday, they're on the buses to their various villages.
What do you guys think about Dupont playing?
I don't think it's a wise move.
I mean,
Maybe it's inspirational as a captain and all that, or they're playing us the way the Box played us about Sia's injury.
but yeah.
That's my other thinking. That
yeah.
you know, they made it look like no Sia, that it's like he even needs a knee transplant.
Yeah.
Then
Instead of new transplant.
then when dude is back, you're like, nah.
And he's bumping guys off. And
He's smashing everything, going through walls. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe they tried playing guys that, you know, hey, this Dupont thing is so bad. You know, he'll be out for a while. Because how is he able to play after all those stories?
It doesn't make any sense. Russ and Albert still haven't announced their 23. What do you guys expect? Who do you expect at 10? What do you expect the bench makeup to look like? Oh, who do you expect to start at 12 even?
Not even 12 even. I mean, I've seen guys contemplate. There's a guy who wrote, he actually got the All Black lineup right. As a guy, he's a journalist. And so there's talk of possibly starting at 9 with Reinach, eh?
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Come to the Dupont.
Yeah, especially with the base kicking. There's talk of Reinach starting, Reinach with Pollard. And then Libok and Faf is not even, they talked of Williams and Libok as a 6-2 split.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's that apparently because the Reinach was because he's playing for Montpellier or was it Racing or Montpellier? Who's playing for?
It's
Montpellier, yeah, and he's kicking from the base. Those are the two things, and then you've got your 3 points with Pollard.
But I really like Rassi's mind games. This guy.
He is next level. That guy. He is shithousery.
So in fact, next week when I travel, I have to buy his book.
I saw this tweet. I don't know if it's his account, but it said it talked about the bench split and his Rassi
+0.
7+1.
That's it.
So and then my missus then got me a book. She said she was at duty free at Ora Tambo, and she's like, okay, look, she got me this book. It's very nice. It's called something about being a CEO or something. And then she's like, I was so stuck because there was a book. It said Ras. I'm not sure, but I think you have it because I'd seen it on your shelves, but I'm not sure.
You just started
crying. So I was like,
you just started crying.
The Rassi.
Just silent.
Because she's like,
running from.
She's like, I've seen this guy, but I'm not sure if you have it already. You know. So I'm like, it was the Rassi book. You know. I'm like, okay, but I really appreciate, but thank you, but I want Rassi's book. You know. I'll learn how to see it. Not be Rassi.
Thoughts on Lukanyam? Lukanyam's been back.
He's starting, man. That guy is, you know what I mean?
He should play.
He's going to start, man. That guy. Remember when he got injured? He was on form, you know, when he got injured. So it was, you know, here and there. But I don't know, Lukanyam, you don't need it. There's players that don't need to be played in.
But you know, the body needs to remember, unless the past 2 weeks, the simulations at training are at that level.
Yes. 14 days of no contact. I mean, you can play as soon as you got there, they could have had five, you know, 30 minutes of hard bam, you know, no rapping, nothing, proper full on. So that we know, is this guy in? And I mean, he's ready, man.
Okay, so let me hear your semi-finals, your guys' semi-final predictions. Okay, let's do the quarter-final win predictions. So you're going for England?
Yeah.
You're going for the Welsh?
Oh.
You're going for the All Blacks? You're going for the Box?
Yeah.
So on the top side is the Northern Hemisphere, on the bottom side is the Southern Hemisphere. What do you
got? I'm going for Box.
Yeah.
I'm going for All Blacks.
Yeah.
Fiji. And Wales.
Okay.
But I want Argentina, but Wales will.
Yeah.
Wales will.
Yeah, that's
the heart is saying Argentina,
but you know,
the mind.
Mine is the same as yours. I think Fiji will just edge it, but I'm still not entirely sure about that Irish All Blacks one. I'm not
convinced.
I know you can take what I've said to the bank.
I can put after the show I can put money on it.
Yeah, okay.
I can definitely put money on it.
We will be together on Saturday. We'll watch the games together on Saturday. Yes. Then we'll play an epic game of touch rugby on Sunday.
Yes.
and then watch the rugby. Dunk will leave us.
Yes.
He's got better things to do. Apparently.
Of course, he's good.
To chill with us.
Corporate world.
Yeah, he must go and his keep.
Yeah.
Hey, we've started playing during the week, by the way. Started playing touch rugby during the week.
Yeah.
Had a great run out on Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah, guys need to know it's Wednesday at 5:30. Same place.
5:30.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us on the most legendary rugby show on these interwebs. It's That Rugby Show.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again next week.
All Blacks!
Stay
All
legendary.
Blacks!
Poker!